If I told you I found the easiest way to obtain any and every spawn egg, bedrock, end portal frames, reinforced steep slate, mob spawners, and loads of other illegal items, you probably wouldn't believe me. But I have found the easiest way to get things like 32k enchantments, end portals, nether portals, mob spawners, and loads of others. Every single spawn egg in the game, and all of these different blocks. Yeah, you probably don't believe me, and you want an explanation. So this is how I got all of these different items. Also, if you are new, please subscribe, because I've been working very hard on these videos and I would really appreciate if you guys would subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1k this year. I know it seems like it's going to be hard, and I understand that, but if you all subscribe right now, we are one step closer to achieving this goal. So let's get on with the video. So to get these illegal items, we actually need to do a few different steps. So allow me to show you what we're going to do. So this is a world that I found from a YouTuber named It's Me James. We will link in the description. And basically this world just has, heck, but it has spawn eggs. It has, ow, I'm gonna die. Hang on. Whoa. Why is this zombie so powerful? What? Why is that zombie so OP? What the heck? Anyway, speaking of OP, you have this stuff, which, yeah, you know, pretty balanced, in my opinion. Very, yeah, actually, now that I'm saying it, very balanced. But we can also switch to creative, and we can get, like, more items. So let's just get another shulker box down, and we can basically get items like, I don't know, bedrock. So leave 3 stacks of them in there. I don't think I have commands, unfortunately. And this, I'm pretty sure, is a world where, yeah, there is no cheats, except for these, and ignore that. I didn't do that. Okay, we can't screw this up. We cannot screw this up now. There we go. We do have the bogged and the breeze already, so I'm not going to bring extras of them. So the next thing I have to do is I now have... Ooh, oh my god. Right, I'm going to die again, and I don't really want to die. Get out. What the heck? Why is there so many mobs all of a sudden? Yeah. Why is there so many? What the heck? Anyway, I'm gonna need food now. My god. But I want to now grab this Subtouch pickaxe, and I'm going to transfer all of these shulkers to the main world. Now, how am I going to do that? I genuinely have no idea, and I should probably put this armor on just so I don't die. Yeah, hit me. I dare you. Now, get out. Yeah, just so I don't die, I should probably get those shulkers. So, I have I have 2 ideas on how I'm going to get these to the main world. No idea if they're gonna work. but we are going to see. Step 1 is to load into this world, and I need to get a double chest. Why do I need a double chest? Because I need to put all of my items into it. But not just that, I need to put everything in my ender chest into it. That's all sorted. Okay, so after doing a bit more research, I've come up with a better plan. Because the first one, my plan was to use player data to switch over. That's why I put all my items into my ender chest. No. That's why I put all my items away in the chest, so I didn't lose anything. But I've come to realize that that is a bit stupid. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, yeah. I've come to realize a bit stupid. So instead, we are just going to travel far out, which will be easier. We have elytra. Also gonna need some golden carrots, so I don't starve. And now I need to find a flat area to do this. You might be wondering how I'm still boosting while this is a 255 flight duration, so that's why. This right here is a perfect spot. It is still raining, but it is not raining. That makes too much sense. So now, my plan is to make a chest. And we are going, well, we don't necessarily need that, but we are going to put all of this stuff into here. So this is including all the shulkers. I'm still boosting. I don't really know why. But okay, just don't use the 255 rocket. And so you know, I'm going to build, that's not right. I'll build like a little thing here. I don't really know. Yeah, there we go. So basically, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be importing this chunk into my own world. How am I going to do that? Well, let me show you. This is a tool called Amula. And basically, you can open your worlds. So, if we just open the Illegals world, we can then go to a 3D editor of it. It's taking an unusual amount of time to load. I'm sure it's okay. So, here we are. I think there's issues with the chunks, but it's okay. So if we view this as a chunk, I'm not even surprised I did that. You know what? I actually had a feeling I would do that. So what we're going to choose is export. So we're going to export this entire chunk. This given file does not have valid extensions, must be one of the... Right, so the chunk has now been exported. So, we'll save it, make sure it is. And when I go to my files, I can see it. So we're going to close the world, and then we're going to open my world. We're going to also go to a 3D editor. And when I load in, I should just be where I logged out, which is right here at my house. So, I'm now going to go to some pretty specific coordinates. When I say pretty specific, I mean about here. This is literally where we're going to go. Then we're going to import this chunk, and we are going to put it right there. Okay? This chunk, well no, actually wait. I want to make sure that it is in line with the chunk. There we go, it's sorted. We're gonna confirm it. And this is indeed a problem, because this is now below. So now we have to, right, well, how am I gonna do this? I have to move this chunk up. So if I just grab here, we need to go all the way back up to the top. Right, I realize it's probably just way more straightforward to delete the chunk. So we will delete the chunk. Easy enough. We'll then import the chunk back in, and we're going to set its location to about 100 blocks in the air. No, not minus 100, 100. And then we confirm it. We have an issue again, I think. Yeah, I'm now... Okay. I didn't think this one through. I didn't want it to be minus 100. Right, you know what? We're going minus... Ugh, this is not going my way. We're gonna go to 300 and then... So, here we are. Now we import, and we import file again, and we import the chunk. However, this time we're gonna do it a bit smarter. So, we're going to then set it up so the chunk is pretty much in line with, so we'll just put it, I think there should be okay. And then we're going to confirm it. Even though I've now realized I think I've messed up a bit. Because it wasn't actually in line. Yeah, it's now in the middle and it's in two different chunks. But it should be okay, it shouldn't be an issue. So, we now need to go to... So, then we have to file and we have to save. And then we can close it. And then if I load up the world again, you see everything's okay. Everything I need is in here. Everything is sorted. Now we have to travel to... Now we have some pretty specific coordinates we actually have to fly to. And it just so happens it is about 3,000 blocks in this direction. So we aren't too far away. What the heck is this? Coincidentally, we aren't far away at all. We're right here. And when I go into this chest, it's all here. I'm also curious because, yeah. Oh! Okay, right, that wasn't ideal. But, as you can see, we can place the shulkers down and we have Bedrock in our world. As well as all those illegal items. And we can come into here with all those spawn eggs. We also have 32k items. We also have a ton of enchanted golden apples, but I'm not really going... I'm probably just going to get rid of these and probably all of this stuff because I can already get a load of it already. Now that everything is packed up, I now have to go back. Literally, yeah. Now, coincidentally, when we travel out to about 4,000 blocks, the chunks actually, there's a chunk that is just not there because they deleted it. So there's ways you can definitely use this to your advantage, which is really cool because it means you can actually, like, there's ways of now cheating in Bedrock, and especially in Bedrock Hardcore, you can actually cheat. And I know this is a thing that's been out for ages, so it's not like it's new, but there's definitely ways you can cheat in doing this. I don't know why you would, but hey, there's people out there that are very much willing to do so. Anyway, moving on from that, we are now back at home, and now we kind of have loads of illegal items. So I can actually put my end portals back. Isn't that great? Yeah, as you can see, we have every single spawn egg. We have this, whatever that is. We have nether portal blocks, which I'm not going to place down. We have end portal blocks, which I'm also not going to place down. Dragon eggs, wither eggs, 32k items. I can now use an enchanted totem. No, I'm not. I'm not that desperate. And you can put thorns on all of this. This is going to be expensive, I'd assume, though. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected it to be, though. So if I did want to have to do it, I'd have to do literally everything again. And I can't be bothered to do all that. So yeah, what am I actually going to do with all of these illegal items? Well, honest to God, I have no idea. There is definitely more, like command blocks and all those types of things. Like there's command blocks, barrier blocks, structure blocks, the lot. However, maybe we can use this space in here to show off a few illegal items. We definitely could do that. Also, if you're curious about the day counter and why it's so far ahead, I'm working on another video, and I took a bit of a break to work on this. So yeah, when it comes to what I'm going to do with all this stuff, I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. I guess for now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it all in my vault. It probably won't be down here. I want to make some buildings for these, like, where is it? Like we can, okay, I'm missing a shulker, I think. I'm missing a shulker. It's the one that had like all my bedrock and stuff in it as well. Hang on. Good news, hasn't been 5 minutes. But here it is. Okay, I placed it down, so it would have despawned anyway. But I want to make different builds for each of these different items, because, like, we have a lot. We have a good amount of them. When I say a good amount, we only have 3 stacks, so yeah, there's only so much I can do with 3 stacks of items. Anyway, that is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the... Excuse me. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.